Welcome back, baseball fans, to the Fall Carryover League 1976, 1977, 8, 9. And we are in the National League North, and we got a great series lined up with two excellent baseball teams. Pirates, Cardinals, playoff positioning on up for grabs here. Let me just go to the first two games and show you the stunning development that's happened in this series. Opening up in Pittsburgh. We open this series in Pittsburgh. In Game 1, the Cardinals roll in a Three Rivers Stadium, beat the crap out of Jim Rooker by the score of 12-1. Ted Simmons has a grand slam in this game. Reggie Smith 3 hits, Simmons 3 hits. Yeah, and the Pirates put 5 men on base. The Cardinals put 22 men on base. So you think it's just a blip because the big bad Pirates are going to come back, right? Well, the Cardinals in game number 2 went out and punched him in the mouth early again. A big Reggie Smith homer in the second inning, capping a 5-0 lead. The scrappy Pirates come back with a solo homer for Robinson. 2 more runs in the fourth, but another Reggie Smith 2-run homer. Another single run in the 6th and 7th. Again, the scrappy Pirates are coming back 9-4, 9-5, 9-6 on an Ed Ott homer. In the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs and nobody on. A hit, a walk, and with the bases loaded and 2 outs, needing a grand slam for a walk-off, Butch Metzger coaxes a weak ground ball out of Dale Berra. Cardinals win in Pittsburgh 2 straight. Dare we say it, sports fans? Are the Pirates, winners of the 1979 World Series, about to suffer an early exit before the playoffs even start? The Reds are laughing at what's taking place. The Big Red Machine is. Let's look at the standings now. When we look at the standings, we find out the Reds win the division now. The Pirates and Cardinals are in a dead heat. However, all the Cardinals need to do is win one more game of the 3. If they win one more game, they win the series. They become the number 5 seed. And the Pirates, well, they need to win. Yeah, they need to win a game or 2 here. I think at this point, both teams may qualify for the playoffs. At this point, with the Cardinals winning the first 2 games, if you scroll down to the Padres, their season's over. They finished 2 over 500. And they have to root for the Pirates to win the next 3 and come back from 0-2 and win 3 games to 2. If that happens, the Cardinals would be 15-14, and the Padres would still be ahead of them for a wild card spot, but they'd still have to wait for what happens with the Mets and Braves. So basically, the Cardinals just need to win a baseball game. It seems like the Pirates will finish ahead of the Padres, but if the Cardinals do get the sweep, win the series, finish 16-11 while the Pirates are 15-12, then the Mets have an outside chance. Did you say chance? An outside chance of slipping past the Pirates if they can beat up on the Atlanta Braves. So there's a whole lot to play for in this big Game 3 in Busch Memorial Stadium in St. Louis. Pirates at the Cardinals, looking for some revenge. Cardinals looking for a sweep. Today's pitchers: Jim Bibby for the Pirates. For the Cardinals, Silvio Martinez. Let's get started. Rennie Stennett leads off Game 3. Lines are short. Al Oliver bounces a short. Templeton. 2E36 makes the play. Bill Robinson, K's. All right, bottom of first, Lou Brock. Double, 1 of 10 off the Bibby cards, a double. Reggie Smith, listen to the ovation the fans give him for crushing the Pirates in Game 2. He grounds a second. Templeton, 610. Catcher's card. The Cardinals could have the lead early. A 316. And they get a ground ball C with the infield back. That actually scores a run and gives them an RBI. So it's 1-0 Cardinals. Joe Lee, K's. Cardinals lead in all 3 games. Stargell. 48's a double off the Martinez card. Parker. 1-8. Let's take a look at Dave Parker's card. I think he was a 78 MVP. I've been touting that. I haven't really actually checked. I'm trying to think I'm remembering that one. Anyway, 1-8, triple on a 13. That is a triple. And the Pirates got something going. Runner at third. They got to bring it up for A. Bunting Tavares. And that is a base hit. A. Bunting Tavares gets the base hit. Now the Pirates have a lead and a speedy guy at first against Simmons. And they are going to, let's see here. They're going to steal with Tavares. He's in there. Dale Berra, 59, second C. He goes to third. Jorgensen, they're going to bring it up. 1-7's a K. And Swisher, 45, is a walk. Rennie Stennett with 2 outs. 1-8. Pops to second. The bottom of 2, McBride. Rolls a second. Simmons. K's. Hernandez, 47, is a K. 2-1 in the third. Al Oliver, 37, right. Bill Robinson, K. Stargell, 38, single on a 13, base hit. And the Cobra, 57, center. 2-1 in the bottom of the third. Reitz, 48, off Bibby, double on a 6, base hit. Oberkfell, 52, left. Lou Brock, 57 K. Reggie Smith, 38, walk. 2-on, 2 outs for Templeton. 47 is a K. This is the best pitching for a Pirate in the series thus far, starting-wise. Rooker and Candelaria got wasted. Frank Tavares, 48, is a single. A Steeler. He's going to try and steal another base, and he does. The speed of Tavares, something we've missed from the Pirate lineup. Yes, he's been in some kind of a platoon. So we've run our second, nobody out for Berra, 69, single 1 of 3, lines out. Jorgensen, 49, triple 111, double off of the Martinez card, 3-1. Swisher, 48, single to left field. Jorgensen holds. Up and hold 1 out for Stennett. 53, right X. Reggie Satui, 6 in right field. That's going to not score the run. And with 2 outs, Al Oliver, though, with 2 outs, gets a 2-out hit. Single out. It's as if the Pirates, you know, completely forgot what happened in games 1 and 2. They're just tearing it up right now. 2 outs. Bill Robinson, that's gone. 3-run blast. Pirates are returning the favor in St. Louis. 7-1. Neither team is unfazed about going into the other team's stadium. Stargell, 67. They love it in St. Louis, do the Pirates. And with 2 outs, Parker, 54, second. This is Oberkfell. And he makes the play. So suddenly the Cardinals, who are trying to clinch this thing, oh boy, find that they can still clinch if they win Game 4. Now, if it goes to a Game 5, they cannot catch. They can win the series, but they cannot catch the Pirates for the wild card. Number 5, the second 5. So the Cardinals need to win in Game 3 or Game 4 to pass the Pirates. If they lose both, they can't pass them, and they could possibly not make the playoffs if they return to Pittsburgh and lose. Joe Lee, 57, is a K. McBride, 63, first. Simmons, short X. 3E40 at short. Browns are short. All right, we go to the 5th inning. Tavares, his aggressive base running has been the key here. Sky's the center. Berra, 1-5 short. And Jorgensen walks. And Swisher, 66, left. Bottom of the 5th. Hernandez, 69, single. Kenny Reitz, 1-8, single 1 of 5. He gets a single on a 2. That's a big break. 2 on, nobody out. Oberkfell, 5-11. Can they get something going in this inning? Okay, you got right X. We know he can 1E14. They have to hope he drops the ball, and he does not. Lou Brock, 34. That is pitcher A for Lou Brock with 2 on and 1 out, and that's a killer. 7-1 in the 6th. Rennie Stennett, center. Oliver, 59, left. Bill Robinson, short X. And Templeton's a 2E36, and he makes the play. All right, 7-1 Pirates. Reggie Smith, 6'11", pitcher. Bibby's an E35. And that's an error, of course. Templeton, 2-3, first B. And Joe Lee, 1-5. Let's take a look at Joe Lee's card. 1-5. That is gone. 2-run homer. We got a 7-3 game. McBride, single 1 of 5, line out. And Simmons, 210, single. Hernandez, 46 is a walk. 2 on, 2 outs. Bibby is broken, and they're taking him out. They have to here. They can't blow this one. We're going to go with Ron Schuler in the 6th to get the final out. Let's take a look at Schuler. He'll face Kenny Reitz with 2 on and 2 outs and 2 in. Ken Reitz. 32, short B plus injury. They lose a third baseman. And they'll simply put Ted Sizemore at third base. Actually, they'll put Kenny Oberkfell at third base, and Ted Sizemore will play second base. 7-3 in the 7th, Martinez. He's not been very impressive at all. And he'll leave after 6 dismal innings. Mike Wallace will pitch the 7th. Let's take a look at Mike Wallace here. In the 7th against Stargell. 49, second. Dave Parker, 2-7 Ks. And Tavares, 48 single. He's going to steal. He's going to keep doing it until he gets thrown out. Has not been thrown out. Runner at second for Dale Berra. 2-4. Pops short. Stretch time in St. Louis of a 7-3 game. We are listening to the meters. Sophisticated sissy strut. Yeah, you get the idea. And all that wonderful stuff there. Anyway, bottom of the 7th inning. Schuler will face with a 4-run lead. It'll be Oberkfell, 47 is a K. Lou Brock, 65. Triple 1 to 9. Double is a double. Reggie Smith, 56 is a K. And with 2 outs, Templeton, 63. Pitcher X. Schuler's an E28. Pitcher a 2E28. And he kicks the ball. And with 2 outs, it's Joe Lee who had the big homer in the 6th inning. The pitch to Lee, 54, third X. And this is Berra, a 2E37. That's another error. That scores a run. And you got runners at first and second in a 7-4 game. The tie runs Big McBride. Enough of Schuler. Here comes Tom House in the 7th of a 7-4 game with 2 guys on. You don't want McBride. Let's take a look at Bake McBride. Yeah, this is the 76 card. You don't want him facing a righty if you don't have to. So it'll be the lefty Tom House against Bake McBride with 2 on and 2 outs in a 7-4 game. The pitch to McBride, 6'11", short X. Tavares, a 3E40, and he makes the play. And finally, an infielder ends the inning. 7-4, 8th inning. Mike Wallace against Jorgensen, 2-2. Well, that makes sense. He flies right and hurts himself anyway. So Stargell will play first for the injured player, and the new DH will be Devannon, I guess. Swisher, Wallace, 58, flies to right. And Stennett kills lefty, so that'll be enough of him. We're going to go with Butch Metzger again in the 8th inning of a 7-4 game. He'll face Rennie Stennett. 63, bouncer back to the mound is an E11. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 8th, 7-4. House, he's got lefty Hernandez coming up and a lefty Oberfeld coming up, so House will stay in there. Gossage will warm if it gets interesting. Ted Simmons leads off the 8th. 2-4, lines the 3rd. Hernandez, 3-10 against a lefty, skies to right. And Sizemore for the injured Reitz, 1-6, skies to center field. Nice relief pitching for Tom House. Retired all 4 of his batters. It's 7-4 in the 9th. Metzger against Sal Oliver, 46, 1-10, base hit. Bill Robinson, 37's a K. Willie Stargell, 5'11", second X. This is Sizemore, a 4-17. Single, ground ball C. Runner at second with 2 outs for the Cobra. 66, a clean single to right field. Al Oliver is going to try it. 14, 15, 16. No, he's not. -3 arm has to hold. It'll be Taveras with 2 outs. 49, second X. Second baseman, that's going to be a single dot, and it's 8-4. And just like a typical lousy, just a crappy baseball game. A team that's trying to come back, and then the team that's beating them the whole time. With a 3-run lead, increases it to like a 4 or 5-run lead in the 9th, and it's just dull. Dale Berra bounces to first. 2E22. Can he make a play? Yes, the inning's finally over, but it's not before it's 8-4. They're going to just put Gossage in. In the 9th, Rich Gossage. Take a look at old Rich. His one and only year in Pittsburgh between the White Sox and the Yankees. And it'll be Oberkfell leading off. 66 is a K. Lou Brock. 1-7's a single. He'll go to second base without a throw. Reggie Smith. Walk, 2 on. Templeton is the batter. 36, Templeton, single dot, and we got an 8-5 game. Templeton runs the second, as it's a his run doesn't matter either. So you have second and third, 1 out for Joe Lee. This would be a remarkable comeback against Gossage, a 1-5. He had a 2-run homer in the 6th. Joe Lee in the 9th against Gossage, 2-11, flies to the left. And with 2 outs, Bake McBride. Again, you need a homer to tie the game. He doesn't have a lot of power. Has a lot of hits. But you saw the card earlier. Bate McBride with runners at second and third and 2 outs in the 9th. The pitch to McBride. He misses his column. 1-11's a ground ball to first. There's your ball game. 8-5. And the Pirates have come back. And that is not good news for the Mets and Padres, as these teams, if the Cardinals win the next game, then I think the playoffs are set. So I think the Mets and Padres will both be eliminated. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Well. So Gossage pitches the 9th, gives up 2 hits, a run, walk, and a K. Tom House did a great job quieting the rally. Ron Schuler in his inning. He gave up an unearned run, a hit, and 2 Ks. Bibby gets the win. 6 hits and 3 runs. Also, just 2 of those were earned. 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. Inning in the 3rd for Metzger. 3 hits, a run, and a K. Mike Wallace inning in 2/3. Gave up just a hit. And Sylvia Martinez was crappy. Hitting a K for Mike Wallace, sorry. Sylvia Martinez, a lousy start for 10 hits. He gave up 7 runs. They're all earned. He walked 2, struck out 3. 1-009, 0-109, 8-14-5-9, 8-14-5-9, 2-5-3-9, 3-9-2-5. All right, let's see what this does to the standings. Pittsburgh and St. Louis. It's really been great to see the Cardinals making a stand in a division that it seemed to be written that the Reds and Pirates were going to just own this division, and the Cardinals and Cubs were not welcome. And the Cardinals said, you know, F that. we're gonna play some baseball here. So the Cardinals are now 15-12, hitting .296 with a 4.11 ERA. Pirates 16-11, hitting .270 with a 4.15 ERA. And when we look at the year-to-date, we see that there's a game separating them. But if the Cardinals win Game 4, the series would end and the teams would be tied with identical records, and the Cardinals would win the season-long tiebreaker, which would, even though they'd have the same one-loss record, the Cardinals would move up into second place. The Pirates would fall into third place. We would know that the Cardinals would get a playoff spot because the only other team with potentially 4 more wins could possibly be the Mets, who could possibly knock out the Pirates. But they would have to sweep the Braves at that point. So that's what's up for grabs here in the National League. Hope you're enjoying the Fall League. We'll see you next time.